Good afternoon from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm American Bob with a toothache, but I want to talk about how you see yourself. A lot of people are struggling in life and they may be stuck on a job that they're thinking it's the worst job they ever had, but they're stuck there because they're afraid to move on. You're in a relationship and it's going sour. You might have experienced a death in your family. When life beats you up, you begin to feel kind of weird and out of it. You go to a lot of psychiatrists, therapists to try to find help. What I'm trying to explain to you is that you can change yourself anytime you want to. All that you got to do is to see yourself as a special, beautiful person. I've always said that. It took me a while the way my dad lasted me when I was a child of being a moron, a retard. Yeah, I had a learning disability, but I still got a Bachelor of Science in social science, and I've specialized in social psychology. Now, as I've said before, when I see anybody, I see them as a beautiful person. That's what I was talking about in Minnesota. It's hatred. It's just pure hatred. And like I said, if you live your life in hate and bigotry and biased, you live your life hating your parents for what they did to you, hating your daddy for what he did to you, hanging on to the past of things that hurt you. In the 12-step fellowship, what I liked was is we wrote out an inventory of everything that we have done and the people we have harmed because we're cleaning our slate. We're cleaning up our backyard of garbage that's been there for years. It is when you free yourself totally of all this is when you'll find joy in life. For me, I'm an old man right now. My health is not 100% by no means. But I want to tell you that you are a special human being. And you are loved. So when you go to that job you don't love and you hate that job, ask yourself, why did you take it in the first place? I was on jobs I couldn't stand. I hated them. Maybe if I'd have changed the way I looked at the job and the people above me, things might have been different. So all that I'm asking you to do is do baby steps. Just do little baby steps. You may think you're the ugliest person in the world and people don't love you and don't want to see you. But once you realize inside yourself who and what you are and how you want to present yourself to other people. For me, all that I do now is I teach from experience of what I've learned and what I've seen, what I've studied. But what I want you to do today is smile. What I want you to do is go to Minnesota and tell those people to quit their hatred and start loving, because love is a strong, strong, strong way to change everything. And if you truly believe in Jesus Christ, you'll understand He had no hate. He was pure love unconditionally. So I just ask you today to see yourself in a different light, to see yourself differently. When you go walking, when you go to a bar, when you go to church, when you do social activities, see yourself as very, very, very hot and very, very, very sexy, ladies. And it is my hope, my desire before I die, to lead a people to a better place in their life. Because mine's about finished. I mean, I don't see many more years left for me to live. But you can overcome anything. Anything. It doesn't matter. And today, have joy in your heart. And if you haven't told somebody you love them today, tell them. Thanks for listening. I'm just an old, washed up old man that believes that love is the answer for everything, including what's going on in Minnesota. Thanks for listening, guys. It's a crazy, crazy day with American Bob. Peace.